with our favorite Christmas tree. Today we're doing a live video, so everyone joining, say hi to everyone else in the chat. Is there anyone we need to call out first? Thank you for joining.
Did it just start? It just started for me.
Yeah, it just started. I'm sorry.
Okay, it just started. Hi, guys.
We have Amber, our sound technician, rolling the Christmas carols and our favorite Christmas tree, rose
It's a
tree.
very, very dark and sad and white day outside, but it's cozy.
It is.
Because today we'll be talking about
We'll be talking about gift sets, and basically like Christmas is the time of giving. It's the time of appreciation, and it's also like the most hectic time. And so we gathered a bunch of products that will hopefully help you guys on the way. And this is like our gift as Beauty Within team and our Beauty Within shop to you guys, because we always try to help you guys like find the best stuff while also not breaking the bank. So yeah, we're going to be going into all of that. Basically broke it into like under 20 product options, under 25 options, and then over 25 options. So depending on like what your budget is right now, or like who you're trying to buy it for, you can hopefully get some ideas and inspiration from what we are going to be talking about today.
Yay! And as always, feel free to leave any comments, questions. We'll be doing Q&As throughout, and I'll be manning the questions. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at.
Yes.
And if you guys have questions that are like, what is the best gift you get for blank? Try to be as specific as you can.
Yeah.
For example, it's like a boyfriend that's really picky and only likes blah, or like my dad who's like blah. Because I think it'll be fun for us to like try to come up with ideas for you guys if any of you guys are stuck. So feel free to do that. Ask us any questions, and always, and we can get started.
We can get started.
Yeah.
So, do we keep the ambient music in the background, guys? Let us know. Is this giving you Christmas vibes? Should we
Okay.
shout out to anyone before
Yes.
we start?
Lori says cute sweater. Lita says my dad is blah mole.
All dads are blah, don't worry. It's our mission to convince the men in our lives that
Yes.
skincare is pivotal.
Ding.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll give, if you guys have specific questions too, like non-skincare related stuff, we'll try to work our brain juices.
Yes.
And Elizabeth says Ro looks so comfy. I'm dead. No. Isabel says Christmas tree Ro. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
And
Have you guys actually started your Christmas present shopping yet? I'm curious. And also, let us know your best purchase that was on Black Friday that you think. Because I know a lot of people like went ham with their skincare because it was like the time to buy. So share with everyone what you found and hopefully get inspiration from everyone else.
Yay! Moving on to the best gifts under 25 on the Beauty Within shop.
Yes. Okay, so a lot of the things you'll see on our shop are quite affordable because, you know, our premise and like what we believe is that like not everything good has to be breaking the bank and has to be more than $100. So some items that I think like are really cute to gift are little stocking stuffers that are under 25. So this is one option that I thought would be really fun for you guys. And we'll go about the sets as well. But this is a Muse. It's a Korean brand that, if you guys haven't heard of, do beautiful lip tints. And we have a lip tint duo that we'll talk about in just a little bit. But they're like,
as a preview.
yeah, there's
all the shades.
so many different shades. It's like so easy for even the most like non-makeup person
Yes.
to use, and they're so pretty. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but I also want to highlight that they have these tinted lip balms. So one is tinted and it's in the shade Rose, and then the other one is just a clear one. So first of all, this is like the color that you have been loving all
Yes.
year. It's like the color of the Christmas tree.
Yes.
And this is the Amuse Lip Balm. Vegan green lip
I'm
balm.
just flicking everyone off. I'm sorry.
Ding! So this is it here. I don't know, should I like try and...
Yeah. Just show you the application.
Yes.
Of course, this one goes on clear. This one is like a My Lips but better. It looks really pink in the tube, but on your lip it's like very beautiful and very
Yeah.
sheen. And
it's buildable.
Yes.
So you see how like that just has the most prettiest little shade of pink. So honestly, I feel like these are perfect for the girls or the friends who don't really care about putting on makeup, but you still want to look alive, right? So to throw in your bag, and just to like spruce up the livelihood and the freshness of your face, because you will be shocked how much just a little tint on the lips can go.
That's a long way.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, I have like, if I don't have my eyebrows on, I look like death. It's eyebrows and lip tint, and it instantly makes you look like
Fresh.
you have your life together. Yeah.
And I would say this is definitely more of like a lip balm, because you know there's like the chapstick versions.
Yeah.
That honestly to me are very hydrating, but this is a bit thicker.
Yeah.
It's a bit on the thicker side. And yeah, the moment I saw the packaging, I think 2022 was a year that green became the color for everyone.
Kelly green.
And this is my color.
Dang. So these are like so cute, and they come in little boxes like this. So how much is this? I can't actually remember, but under 25, because we are in the under 25 present list. So everyone joining, we're just going through our holiday gift guides and bundles that we have on the Beauty Within shop with you today, just to hopefully get you guys in the Christmas spirit of giving. And like if you're just completely lost as to where to start with present buying, we got you. So yes.
Budgie Bean said, I need this video so I can start my Christmas shopping. And then RJ Jacob 95 said, got the Medicube HR device on Black Friday.
Wow! Yeah, they had
our favorite, like
sales.
Hands down best tools, like electronic facial tools brand.
Yeah. So, also just a little reminder, we did have a holiday gift guide magazine that just dropped. So make sure you've like signed up to our newsletter, because that comes out for free, and we have the whole team's like input onto what to get. Yes. And the Medicube was incorporated.
And then Milk Tea said, I spent a little bit in each category, but skincare is a given. Of course.
Yay!
And
I'm gonna put a little bit on, just so you can see. You can keep going.
And then a more technical question. Do your orders have custom tags when shipped to Canada?
Custom tags, Deb.
Tax.
So we're currently not shipping to Canada. We are going to resume our international shipping starting next year. So unfortunately,
we don't have international shipping at the moment.
US shipping only for now. Honestly, COVID like threw our international shipping like into a haze, so we're trying to work that out. But as Deb said, she answers all the like emails if you guys have any questions about products. Customer service, that is Deb. So we will be working hard to get international shipping to you guys soon. So yeah, this is the first of our under 25 stocking stuffers. Super cute. I would even get both. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like fun to have.
It's fun to have moisturized lips, and it's also nice to have the option of getting a little color on your lips.
Yeah, because the clear one is great if you're gonna use
other products.
colors. Yeah, and then this one by itself. Okay, so moving on to another one. This is the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum Ginseng with Retinol. So I think we see what you guys are getting behind the scenes, right? And this eye cream is popping off the charts. First of all, Beauty of Joseon is like such a approachable and beautiful brand, and it encapsulates hanbang, which is like, you know, Korean traditional ingredients, all at really affordable prices. And I think why you guys might be loving this one is because Beauty of Joseon's just been like going off on TikTok as well with their sunscreen. But this eye serum has retinol. So retinol just helps with fine lines, plumping that whole under eye area without it being super like drying or anything. And it's kind of like the texture of a serum.
It is.
It's super lightweight, and you'll see that the I don't know if you saw in Rose's hand just then, but the color is slightly yellow, and that's because this is the normal color of retinol. So anytime you get like a serum or an eye serum, for example, it will have that slightly yellow color, and that's just like the normal, you know, thing it comes in. So it's got Panax ginseng root extract, 10% of that, and the retinol liposome, 2%. So the liposome is something that like in the creams that you use, which is microencapsulation. So what is a microencapsulation for the peeps at the back who don't know? You go.
It is when you put a product in a capsule so that when it's delivered, it is more gentle
Yeah.
compared to if it's just like full on the ingredient.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and like demo this to you because let's just try and demo. So you just put it along there.
Beautiful.
So the thing with eye cream is that you don't have to spread it all the way up to the bottom lash line.
Because they naturally travel up.
Yeah, and your skin is so thin here that it will naturally absorb. So you want to like spread it all the way up here because crow's feet kind of develop here. That's where like dryness occurs. And where I actually start seeing dryness here, but I think for Ro yours is here,
Mine is
right?
like right here.
So yeah, you want to just target all that whole under eye area, and like don't worry if you have extra because this is still a really just gentle.
I would dab it
form.
down if I had extra, especially along the small lines.
Yes, here we need all the help here, and also on the forehead. You can just like use the rest, even on the neck. Multi-purpose, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question. Do you guys plan to restock the Mixsoon stuff? I want to order the bean essence during my Christmas purchase, but I ran out of stock.
Yeah, oh my god, Mixsoon is such a great brand. The lotus essence and that bean essence was like so bomb, and I think it's like really underrated. So the thing with our store is we do it in batches really to test whether you guys enjoy it or not, and you know if it still sparks joy for us, and then we'll move on to like find and curate new brands for you guys. So it is kind of always chopping and changing, but we will leave the ones that you guys seem to enjoy and do well. So that's a great question. Mixsoon. Who else has tried any of the Mixsoon stuff yet? We'll see what we can do, but I know if you can't find Mixsoon now on the shop, that Amazon has it. Our greatest competitor, Amazon. Okay, so let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so also on the store, what I think are so cute stocking stuffers are face masks. And guys, we just added like a whole bunch of new ones that are so deliciously amazing. Okay, so they're all here, and I feel like if I opened a box of this and it was like wrapped really cute,
Oh my goodness.
I would be like,
It's
oh.
like Dr. Jar actually has like gift pack sets of all of their sheet masks.
Yeah. Okay, so do you want to like?
All of them.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a bunch from Face Story, and then the thing I love about Face Story is that they're not afraid of going places.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyone is so different. I remember there a banana one.
There was a banana. Yeah.
There's a banana one. They have a oh my goodness rejuvenating snail. This one's so cute. I think if you guys have been following our channel for a while, snail, anything with snail mucin, my skin loves, especially like dry, dehydrated, and then I think your skin also loves it too. It's
for
like
hyperpigmentation.
it's a very like soothing, not aggressive, like great ingredient.
Mm-hmm.
They have a brightening sheet mask. They have this mugwort one. It looks like a mugwort. No, it is Artemisia. So you can literally find anything within Face Story.
Yes. So I specifically like this range from them. It's like this is the lotus one, but there's a chamomile one that we talked about, and it had a waffle sheet, which
Isabel
was
just said the same thing. I love the chamomile one.
yeah, it's so good. Like guys, you have to try that one because the sheet itself is like a texture like no other. It's waffle, it's thick, it's plush.
Padded.
I
Yeah.
almost feel like you can use it for like 3 hours plus. There's like so much to it, and it's so hydrating. If you have flakiness, unevenness, if you have like hyperpigmentation, flare-ups, whatever it is, this whole range is really good. And there's a bunch from this range. So there's chamomile, this one's the lotus. It's not on the store yet, but there's a lot of other ones. And then kind of like your everyday ones, I would
I have
say.
a question for you. Yeah. When I used to see all of these sheet masks, it overwhelms me, and I wouldn't know. Like I don't know what to do. How do you go about picking your sheet masks?
I do it like I pick the products that I use every night, like for concern.
Seeing like, oh, my skin feels this way today, and
Yeah.
I want to try. Okay.
So like for the Artemisia, this would be like if I was using, the Tower 28 rescue spray, it's like because my skin is inflamed, it's like rashy or whatever, then I'll go to Mugwort Artemisia.
Calm and to soothe us.
Yeah, and then like if I want some brightening, like you know how you really like using vitamin C?
Yeah.
So I would use like a brightening mask, like either this Glow Baby Glow, because if you look at the ingredients, there are subtle brightening ingredients in there that can really help to boost all the other brightening products in your routine. And recently I found out about that thing. It was Skin Gym, and they have this face mask silicone thing that holds like
Yeah.
the face mask in place. Oh my god, it was like game changer.
Imagine the reusable silicone eye patches, but instead of
Yeah.
just your eye patches for your whole face.
Yeah.
Does it hook behind your ear?
Yeah, it hooks behind your ear. So you know how sometimes when you're putting these face masks on, they like drip down or whatever? Like that just sucks it in place and it traps it so it doesn't evaporate.
Is there like a thing down here?
Yeah, like
Does it
kind
go
of just
down?
coats it.
Oh.
And it's just like so fun. And you can also use it just after your skincare. So anyway, if you want more details, that's on our Instagram. Yes.
So those are
So
all
these
the
are great.
brightening sheet masks that Phil was talking about. We also have sheet masks from CosRx. They have a propolis one and a Cica one, and
And this is the blemish one that's part of my acne kit that we'll go into in just a bit. But the CosRx sheet masks are so cute. Look at them.
if I remember correctly, the sheet masks are all different textures. Right?
Yeah. Slightly different. Ding, ding, ding. So this is blemish care. This is if you like Cica. So this is calming. And then propolis honey is just like one of those.
Nourishing and
Oh my God.
subtly brightening.
Yeah, so good.
My skin loves propolis.
Yes, we get very excited when we see like a bunch of you guys just a la carting the face mask. So another great stocking stuffer, I would say, like if it's your girlfriends, if it's your mom, if it's your sister, getting a self-care pack like this is so cute. Oh my gosh.
It is. So Milty says, all right, thanks for the answer. He's talking about Mixsoon. I'd still order because I love you guys so much. Okay, Lauren asks, how often does everyone use sheet masks?
That's a great question. Guys, how often do you use sheet masks?
I use it twice a month maybe.
Really?
Yeah, my fiance, so weird to say, he uses it like multiple times a week.
They're so
That
dedicated.
man knows how to take care of himself.
Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, men know.
He brings sheet masks on trips and uses it himself. He
Yeah.
doesn't even offer it to me.
I feel like they should be the actual influencer because they're like so excited about it.
They are.
I do. A female. I do go through periods where I'm really in love with face masks, and then I'll use one every day because you can, right? They're not like super chemical exfolianty, and the bounciness and like just the hydration levels of my skin are so good. So if you can use it every day, go ahead. Maybe you can gift one of your friends 7 of them, and then you challenge them. Write a note like as part of your Christmas, like I challenge you to self-care yourself
once a day.
once a day. Yeah.
And just do nothing when you have it on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they do drips, so I just like laying down.
Yeah.
And it's so soothing and calming, and it's so cold.
It
and you're like-
forces you to do nothing, or get the Skin Gym so it can
Yes.
think.
Lita says, I wish I could every day. I honestly wish I could too, or that I remember.
Yeah. The thing is, like, especially if you live in a super fast-paced city like New York, theoretically it makes sense to make time for yourself at the end of the day, but like sometimes even just putting on a mask seems like too much effort. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I just want to like wash my face, go to bed.
Yes.
So I don't know. We're constantly.
Okay,
doing
last skincare question. Sensi asks, favorite sheet mask. The favorite sheet mask from our store that I believe is still in stock is the Neogen Probiotic Relief Mask. This one has a very beautiful, subtle grape floral scent that I just love,
Yeah.
and I find that this one, like, whatever's in this, my skin absolutely loves. Every time after I use this, my skin is glowing, my skin is bright, it is like even,
Mhm.
and like all my cells are like, like
Yes, this has been like a favorite for about 3 to 4 years.
yeah.
So this is a OG one. Neogen has really great products, and they have a lot of lines. So
And what I
this
love
is on there.
doing is clay masking before I sheet mask. So what I would
Oh,
use,
true.
what is that brand? The Zit Sticka. Zit Sticka actually has a really good clay mask that I like putting along here to like take out all the gunk, and then just soothe this after with a sheet mask.
And this has a bunch of probiotics, prebiotics and probiotics if I remember, so it's really good for skin barrier. And this is part of Rose High Hydration Kit, which we will get into because we personally curated one of the kits, and then the other ones were a joint effort in like deciding which kind of products would be really well suited for you guys who might be starting off, or just if you want to like buy a kit and then disperse amongst all your friends and family and all that. So yeah, mask, great stocking filler. Okay, so moving on, we have these beautiful things. This
Water
is,
first or flour first?
I think it's flour.
Flour first.
Okay, guys, can you help us vote? Do you want to see us fill the blooming tea in chrysanthemum or rose? Tell us now. Tell us in the comments. Vote, 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 vote. So this is a brand called The Chi, and they do these really beautiful blooming teas. This is the chrysanthemum.
Spell chrysanthemum first.
C-H-R-Y and then sand.
Okay, everyone says rose.
Okay, rose.
We could do one of each.
Got you. Yes. So they come in a box like this. It's so pretty. And they literally dried the whole petal and you plunk it in like this. Like, just like that.
This might not be hot enough.
Is it
We need more of that.
It will slowly. Wait, come on with me. We are inviting you to our tea session.
Take your time. Slow down.
Yes. Imagine if you had a mask on and then you're just like doing your tea and you basically let it steep for about 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and it will bloom. So we'll just let that simmer for a bit. Oh, I wish I could show you guys.
The thing with this gooseneck, I used to really not like it when I first got it because it pours water so slowly.
Oh yeah.
But over time,
You
it made me
appreciate it.
appreciate it because
Yeah.
it's just like downtime to force you to slow down. I also don't drink drip coffee, so I don't know why I got that, but it looks cool.
Dude, every time, so like, you know when I moved in with Thomas, we had 2 of these kettles, but his was a normal one. Mine was the gooseneck. He's like, we're getting rid of yours. I don't want to stand there and wait so long. And I was like, no, you have to enjoy the moment. Like, I get so much pleasure, right? Just
Yeah.
like going around in circle. Oh my god, guys,
The
you can
chrysanthemum
smell
smells so good.
the rose. Oh my god.
Rose is one of my favorite floral scents.
Oh my gosh. If this is not self-care in a cup, I don't know what is. I challenge you to find something more serene.
And
Okay,
I
so
also
anyway.
love how just like everything that the chi stands for and the fact that like this really is not only is it beautiful, it's nutritious.
Yeah, it is.
Like the full flowers.
yeah.
It's
Exactly.
like high in antioxidants.
Yeah, I mean, you can also add honey in there. I typically like to add a little bit, but the chrysanthemum is actually my favorite, and the lotus. So we don't have the lotus one here, but the lotus
lotus.
is so beautiful. So lotus, as we know, is a great ingredient like in our skincare for like antioxidants, calming. Like Mixun even had the lotus essence, right? So that's when it's like extracted, boiled down. But when you have it just in a tea like this, it's so slightly sweet, and it's like that silkiness. Remember in like the lotus flower? So yeah.
Sweet and silky. So chrysanthemum is good for detoxifying, immune boosting, metabolism boosting, and for your heart health. The rose is beautifying, glowy skin and hair, gut health support, and restful sleep. Wow.
So if you saw this
That's
from the
so-
top, there's like literally no way for me to show you this without pouring water all over my laptop. Your laptop, pour! No, just kidding. So we do have a sampler box that contains all 3 if you want to try it. So it's like a taster sampler box. Otherwise we sell these individual sachets, or you can get each one by the box. So it's really up to you guys. Another great stocking stuffer. I think like you even get a little window
How many
into
is
it.
It comes with 9 flower pockets,
Mhm.
and it makes 27 cups because every bloom can make more cups. And you can we're pouring it directly into the cup, but you can actually put it in like a tea like a beautiful glass tea
Yeah.
to like keep refilling.
So the tea, we used to sell the pitcher, and the pitcher actually has the pitcher has like more than enough for you to create multiple cups. So we actually have a gift set or a gift bundle created for you guys where you get the tongs as well. So the tongs, it's just like part of self-care. You take it out, you put it in your water, and then you get a bunch of different teas. So check out that bundle because I think it's like perfect for people who love tea, who just love drinks, and who love self-care.
And this is a different take on the more traditional tea.
Yeah,
'Cause this is in tea
dude,
leaves.
try it. It's like, it's so fragrant. You have to try this, and it's so like aesthetic.
This is a lot more. This has bloomed more than my chrysanthemum.
Actually, I think my favorite is chrysanthemum and the lotus. I love the look of rose, but it's like
It's very fragrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tricked my mom. My mom was like, "How do you use?" Oh no, actually it was chamomile. Never mind.
oh okay.
Chamomile, not Charmander. Okay.
Okay, moving on. We also have another lip balm. So I would say this is the Cioris More Than Lip Balm, right? So we've had this one for a while. It was maybe one of the it was like the second. So we have a couple of lip balm options on the store actually, all of which are in different gift sets right now. So make sure you check out. It's on the front page. The Cioris gift set. This one, it's like more. How would you describe it? It's like more waxy.
It's definitely more waxy. Like if the Amuse one is more balmy, this is a bit more waxy and thicker.
Yeah.
And ever since we launched with this, I remember I fell in love, but I just lost it.
Oh yeah, these things are like
it's like
the
in the
easiest
abyss.
to
It's
lose.
like probably in a pocket somewhere.
Okay, yeah. So I would say if your lips are drier, definitely go for this one. If your lips are more like mine and don't really need a lot of nourishment, then maybe go for the Amuse because it's kind of more light on the lips.
You can just tell from the color and the texture too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bottom one, the Amuse is
This
definitely
is
more.
Cioris. This is Amuse. So let me just show you the sets that they're coming in right now. So this is the Pretty Young Thing Duo. You basically get one of these as a base, just to make sure your lips are nice and hydrated, and then you can pick any of the colors of the Amuse Dewy Lip Tints, either in the dewy finish or the velvet finish. So just depending on you guys, these are just some examples. There's so many different shades, but this is the combo that you get. And normally if you were to buy it separately, it's $34, but because we have a special just until next week, it's $25. So you can get both of these. Well, one of the colors, like this thing.
Do you remember your favorite color?
I actually don't know them by name because they're like Korean and stuff.
Mine is Breeze.
Is it Breeze?
Yeah, it's like I'm bad with colors. It's like it's pinky, but also a
Is
bit
it
more
more
brick.
coral? Oh,
It's like
terracotta-y.
Terracotta, but also berry. Like terracotta, but also berry, and like not that dark. It's still like a bit on the lighter spectrum.
Okay, I want to like demonstrate how easy it is for you guys to use. So can I use this?
Yeah, let me go find mine too.
Okay. And we'll show you the different finishes and just how easy it is for anyone to apply, because some lip products are like really finicky. If you put it in a little bit of a spot that it's not supposed to be on, it's game over. But these ones are really easy to use. So let's see. This is I actually prefer the more mattified or like not shiny look just for my face. So I'll try number 7 in the velvet finish. So let me show you. Comes out like this. And then you just put it on.
I've lost it.
Okay.
I'll just use one of these. Oh, and these are this one is lip stains.
They're both lip stains.
Yeah, and they stain.
They're really good. You see how it just leaves your lips looking like lips? So this is number 7 that I'm showing you. Oh my god, so up close you can see my upper lip sweat.
I just put a La Vie en Coral.
La Vie en Coral. So Rose, as you can see, is a little bit more dewy. So if you want that dewy finish, there's that. If you want it just to kind of like look like a flushed lip, then you can try the velvet ones. And the cool thing is with all of them, you can actually build it up. So if you want more of like that gradient look, just put more on the inside. And then you can also just like feather it out like that. Super easy. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Abe says you guys put me on the Sioris lip balm and I went through 3 tubes.
Oh my goodness. Tell him how good that Sioris is.
I love a thicker texture on my lip. Preach. Me too.
Yeah. Especially in the winter. Oh, I'm also gonna show you guys, you can put it on your cheek and use
Sophia asked, can you please link the products? Thank you. Ding, ding, ding,
They're in the
ding, ding.
description box.
They're
Okay.
all in the description box. Products are on the description box.
So you can use these little lip tints on your lips, obviously, and also on your cheek. So it's 2 in 1.
And Lori
Super
says,
cute.
have a great evening. You too, Lori. Yes, what Fel just mentioned, my favorite look is when you put a little bit here, and a little bit on your eye. For these, because I think it's a bit more, well, maybe the matte one will work better than the dewy one.
Oh yeah, your
I
eyelids
wouldn't really
might
put
stick.
it on my eyelid yet.
So cute.
Okay. I have a question about lips. Do they get more pale or lighter if we use lipsticks?
No, I don't think they should.
Yeah.
If your lips are pale, maybe it's like dehydration. I know some people naturally just have like very different colored lips. Like Rose natural colored lips is more pinky. Mine is a little bit more like darker brownie.
You look like you have
purple.
natural eye lip liner.
Lip liner, yeah. So everyone has like a very different starting base. So it just kind of depends on you guys, like which one you think suits more, but they're all really easy to use. So I highly recommend you guys try, where's the Sioris thingy?
Disappeared.
So this is the Pretty Young Thing duo that you can find right now, and it's currently around 20% off. So make sure you get that because the sale does end next week.
So Milk Tea asked, she said, as for me, I'm trying to embrace the wet lip look more. It's also better for dry lips. Absolutely. I think I've tried matte lips, and if I've exfoliated my lips in the morning, or if I've used my toothbrush to scrub my lips and there's no dry flaky patches, then the matte lip can work. But I think because it's winter time, my lips are always dry and flaking off. The dewy wet look is the way to go. And she also asked, how does the finish of the dewy tint compare to Tower 28 lip gloss? I would actually say this one is like, it's like nourished and hydrated, but not glossy. It's not a lip gloss, as opposed to Tower 28's, which you know I love. That one's definitely more like my lip gloss is poppin'. Like it's actually poppin', and it has that like classic lip gloss look and finish of, you know, what a lip gloss is supposed to do, without it like being super sticky and getting everywhere.
So this one is like a little bit more lighter weight.
This is for sure lighter weight. This isn't necessarily a gloss. It's more of like a sheen, like a very hydrated sheen or a lip stain.
Which finish
Yes.
is at a lip stain. And the other one is not a lip stain, right? That's just like a lip gloss, full on like lip gloss.
And Lynn asked, if scrubs feel too aggressive to my skin, how can I do? Because I can't find a scrub that isn't aggressive for me. Is it for lip scrub or is it for face scrub? I think for face.
I think lip.
Lip, I think, yeah, I find that my lip is pretty tough. I mean, it's lip skin, it regenerates itself all the time. But sometimes, like, I don't know, I just very gently brush my lip with my toothbrush.
Yeah, slightly dampen it, and then just like run the bristles over, and it's like the best type of exfoliation. Or you can make your own lip scrub. Just get some sugar.
She says face scrubs.
Oh, well, don't mix sugar.
No, it's too coarse.
Fresh.
Paula's Choice has that.
Oh,
Jojoba.
jojoba.
I forgot what it's called, but Paula's Choice does have a face scrub that's like super gentle.
The unscrub.
The unscrubbed.
Unscrubbed by
There we
Paula's
go.
Choice. And also Fresh's strawberry one, if you
Mhm.
like scented things.
Yeah.
So good.
Okay, 2 more questions because you guys, I think it's important to answer these because I'm also curious and I think you're really good at this. What's the best color for cool skin tones?
Oh, are you interested in red? Because that's super interesting, right? There's like blue based
Mhm.
lip, and then there's like more orangey based lip. And for cool skin tones, you want to go towards the blue because like blue is your like kind of matching with the undertone and all that. Whereas warmer, if you're like olive tone, then you want to go for a warmer pink or
So
a warmer
between
red.
these, what would you say is a better shade for, maybe you can zoom in.
Okay, so for, I would say, okay, can you see how like these are really warm?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
more like brown
Yeah.
on camera
might-
with the lighting, yeah.
They're, yeah. So then I would say something like this,
Uh-huh.
which is Kotmul, number 3.
Mhm.
Kotmul, what does that even mean then?
Gutmul.
What
Gutmul!
does it mean?
Gutmul,
What does it
means
mean?
like flower dew.
Aww.
Ah, okay, so I would go for number 3, like Gutmul.
Wait, but show it again. Can you guys see how like this one, if you see it on like the, you know how like the warm and the cool is like on the camera spectrum? Warm makes it blue. Sorry, warm makes it warm and
It's like
yellow,
more yellow, orangey.
and the cool is more blue. So you basically want to stick with kind of that style. So these are definitely more warm.
Yeah.
What would you say this is?
This is like kind of
In
neutral.
between, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is for sure more cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, like, that's a great question. But that's not to say it's like a hard and fast rule that you can only use specific pinks or reds. It's kind of like up to you. It also depends on what you're wearing sometimes.
Yeah, and I feel like you can always just try it on
Yeah.
in stores, like get a little swatch on, because with color sometimes you really can't tell.
Yep.
But when you put it on and it doesn't work, you will know. Because I remember influencer was like, this MAC shade is going out of color. Make sure to get it. And I got it, and it was like a nude,
Oh
like
yeah.
a purpley nude.
Yeah.
And I put it on, and I was like, I look
We
like a
look like
zombie.
death. So just to like show you again, simplified. This is like a warm. It's too focused on our face. Okay, this is a cooler pink. This is a warmer coral pink.
Mhm.
So yeah, just go for something like that. Color theory, very interesting.
Woo woo.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on to our best gifts over 25, including gift sets. And again, if you guys have any questions about gifts in general, of what to give who, let us know. No one's taken us up on that offer yet, but the comment sections are open.
Yes. Okay, so let's go into the over 25 gift sets that we curated. We actually have 12 different bundles and kits that you guys can navigate through easily. So we wanted to make it easy for you guys. And they're all over 25 because you get a bunch of stuff and they're all about 20% off. So I want to start with like
This one.
Okay, yes.
I really want to start with this one.
Cioris travel kit. So I am
It's
missing
so
one.
cute. Okay, so first of all, you guys know this is a tried and true favorite. It's overexposed so you can't see. Time is running out mist. If this is something that you guys have been wanting to try, or you've heard about but you haven't tried it yet, or you just want something that's good for on the go, guys.
It's a little mini one.
Yeah. And I haven't talked about this in so long that I kind of forgot, but it has the plum fruit the plum fruit water.
Oh,
It's not omega. It's the green plum. And then that's the green plum water, and then there's a layer of oil that gives it the separation that you shake, and it includes macadamia seed oil, jojoba seed oil, and it's just honestly the most nourishing toner I've ever used in my life.
Yes, great for travel now that we can travel a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I brought this to Greece and like used it all up. So you get the toner, and then you get the
My first Essener, which is Phil's favorite.
I love this because it's like all mugwort and green tea, like two of the things that
cute.
I know. Look at it. Anything like this small. So basically, they have a whole. It's like a cute little box that it comes in with all 4 items, and then there's also
A Cleanse Me Softly Milk Cleanser.
yes, in a little travel size as well. So I basically brought this whole thing to Greece, and it's great because you can finish it, you can use it. I remember when we first started the Beauty Within shop, this was one of the first cleansers that we got from Sierra's as well. And you guys have loved it. They have a gel one as well, but they included this one. And I think it's like perfect for winter because you know how in winter you don't really need like a really stripped cleanse.
Especially in the morning.
Yeah.
And I love how this just goes on and comes off as easily.
Yeah. And I believe there is a moisturizer, but I don't have that as part of the set. But you do get 4 little travel items within the Sierra's travel kit, and I think it's great for, once again, like a gift. If you're like, oh my god, you have to try this brand, Sierra's, they're all natural, they like harvest it every season to make sure all the fruits are like...
it changes. The water changes.
Yeah.
Okay, Budgie Bean has a question. What would you gift a sister-in-law who doesn't have a lot of time for self-care, is always working and on the go? Something came to mind. Have you guys heard of the 5-minute journal? It's the gratitude journal. If you feel like your sister-in-law would be open to trying something like that, I think it's actually a very thoughtful gift. It's maybe like $20, $25. And to start...
Do the journal and a skincare item.
Oh yeah, like a sheet mask.
Yeah, sheet mask. Basically, try a journal and like either a lip balm if you think she's into the lip balms, or a sheet mask, or even the tea. And that's kind of like, here, take some time for yourself. Diary and tea. Like, isn't that so cute? Oh my god.
Do you think of anything else?
No, like, were you looking at any
Something practical.
Specific? Yeah, did you want it more in the skincare realm? Did you want it in productivity realm?
Any.
Lifestyle?
What comes to mind first?
What is she? Just like busy?
Yeah. Doesn't have a lot of time for self-care, is always working on the go.
Oh, I love gifting like mugs. Or like mugs and a tea.
Yeah.
I think anyone can enjoy that, especially if they're busy and on the go. And a lip balm. Like, if anyone is on the go, lip balm or facial spray. So if she has more oily skin, you can try the rose one. There's falling into the rose. Sierra's has 2 types. This is the more nourishing one, and there's also a rose one. So something on the go, little spritz, or maybe like a perfume, but that's hard. I don't know.
It's even more.
You have to really know them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Okay,
Best gift over 25.
Okay, I want to talk about some of our hair sets because you guys have been loving our shampoos. So we actually put a bunch of accessories and shampoos into the bundles and kits. So one of them is the Pamper and Chill hair set, which is normally $85, but now it's $70 because it's part of the whole like up to 20% off. And it includes a microfiber towel. They come like this, and you can actually choose whichever one you want. There's like a sateen one. There's more of these like microfiber ones that come in like different sorts of
colorways.
Colors. So this is more like an ice cream cloud one. Or you can go for just a neutral cream or white. We have different ones that you can look at. So what else is in this set again? In the Pamper and Chill, is it the one with this headband?
No, I don't think that's the one.
Oh, okay. So there's 2 hair sets, and they include the shampoo. Wait, don't you have the thing? So which one's the Pamper and Chill?
You can show them the Pamper and Chill set again.
Okay, yeah, so which one? What's in it?
Can you talk about the 107?
Yeah. So one of the sets have a 107 scalp purifying microbiome shampoo. This is like everything that we love in skincare, but for the scalp, because you guys might not really think about it, like either did we, but the scalp is basically an extension of our face, which is also skin, but it has its own unique microbiome and like, you know, bacteria makeup. and all that we have to really nourish and take care of as well. So this one helps with just like subtly getting rid of the day's grime, kind of like how we talk about skin, right? It's like cleansing the face but for our scalp. And I feel like this leaves the hair so nice and fluffy, and it's got the 7-year aged vinegar that 107 is known for. Also fermented ginseng extract and some scalp nourishing ingredients. So it's really helping you from the root all the way down to the ends of your hair, just to like protect it, nourish it, and it like leaves it so nice and
This
soft.
is my favorite shampoo. As you guys can tell, it's still like dripping, and then it's dripping all over. So the user experience, that's another thing, but this is seriously the favorite shampoo that I've been using in tandem with I think I talked about the Boscia. They have this like scalp powder,
Oh yeah.
this exfoliating powder that actually could be great for your skin too. I think Maya was asking about the face scrubs. That's actually like a very gentle one where if you it's like if you froth it up, it actually just turns into like foam. So I'll use that first, and then I'll go in with this right after. And it has like a very beautiful smell. It's a beautiful color. And this is actually in the Revive and Thrive set with the microfiber hair towel, a giant scrunchie, and like a hair treatment mask.
Yeah, so if you guys wanted to get this shampoo, now is the best time because it's in the set, so you get it for a discount, as well as the hair mask, which is so fun. It heats up when you like open it up and activate it.
Without heat.
Yeah, without, it's like sorcery.
You just open it and it heats up.
So they tried to replicate what you would get at a salon, but at home. So when we tried it, we were blown away. So there's the mise en scene hair mask, you get this shampoo, you get the hair wrap, which is in whichever one you want to choose, as well as a silk scrunchie. So all of that is designed really to like revive your hair, revive your scalp and your soul.
So that was the Revive and Thrive. For the Pamper and Chill set that Fel was mentioning, it comes with a hairband,
This one.
a same silk scrunchie, and then it actually has the Scalp DX scaling shampoo
Yes.
with the microfiber towel.
Yes, from Dr. Circle. So that shampoo is excellent if you have hair loss, if you have just like weak and brittle hair, if you have damaged hair, everything like that. Dr. Circle is one of those really great Korean like pharmacy brands that have made perfect ingredients for our skin, but now we have their hair products. So this is the little velvet hairband that you'll get in this set, and it's also at around 20% off. So it was all together, what was the value? It was $85. Now it's $70, guys. So the cool thing about these hair towels, or like hair, what do you call them, wraps, is straight after the shower you want to get as much water out of the strands of hair, otherwise it's prone to breakage and frizz. So we've been using these things for like years now, and it's like honestly game changer. And it just allows you to get your hair out of the way, and then you do your skincare.
And then it's drying in your, like, while it's in there.
Yeah.
Versus the towel is just like keeping it moist.
Yeah. So two
Beautiful,
different
beautiful, beautiful.
hair kits for you to check out.
Should we go to the finale?
Yeah.
The Fel's Acne Positivity Kit and
Yeah.
Rose High Hydration Kit.
Yeah, so we created or curated a kit for kind of like our skin types and what we would recommend you guys if you're
Team
starting
Ro
out.
or Team Fel?
So
Just kidding.
for everyone
Both.
who knows, Ro has
Very dry skin that's like kind of dehydrated to the point where it overcorrects itself and produces oils.
Yes.
So also combo. And then Fel has acne oily prone skin.
Yeah, so I have oily acne prone. So do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, what I picked in my kit, you can see, is a Dr. Circle. Okay, this is a soap bar, but it's like not a soap bar that you've ever even seen or tried before, because it's so hydrating. I think we normally think of soaps as like, you know, gritty, it's dry, but Dr. Circle basically created or formulated this soap so that, one, it looks so aesthetic. It's part of their kombucha line, so it's skin barrier friendly, and it's like kind of, it's got this weird fermentation stickiness, but when you apply it, it froths up to this silky foam, and you can actually use it over your neck, your body because it is a face and body kind of soap as well. So, oh my god, I put this in there because it's highly underrated and I need you guys to try this, and it's the step of cleansing. And then, as part of my set, I also have the Haru Haru toner, of course, which is, it's been like one of my all-time favorite toners because it really helped to turn my skin around in terms of hyperpigmentation, because I think what it was just a lack of hydration. So you can have oily skin but still be dehydrated, right? And like dehydration, whatever skin type you have, can cause hyperpigmentation, can cause even more acne because your pores and your glands are just like seeking hydration. So that toner does it all. It's got like microencapsulation, and it's got black rice, fermentation, so it's anti-aging, hydrating, all this stuff. Really good for controlling acne and all that. And then the Sun By Me Bi-Phase Serum. So Sun By Me toner was actually something that really helped my really acne prone skin back in the day. So I thought I'd throw in the serum because it's a cool biphase, which just means there's a layer of oil and a layer of the water formula, and you shake it up and then you put it on, and that will really be your, like, the serum step is the active step. So AHA, BHA, PHA all working together to help rebalance your oil production and your acne. And then I didn't add a moisturizer in there because I feel like you guys can just use the moisturizer that you're using. Like acne prone skin, just use anything that doesn't feel too heavy and you're good to go. It doesn't have to be that complicated. And then there's a treatment step because for acne we do need treatment. Mandelic acid is one of my all-time favorite ingredients. This is the little spot corrector from Dr. Wu. So anytime you have active breakouts, if you have post-acne inflammation, or you feel something coming on, or even if you're just like overly active in your T-zone, you can put this gel on top and it will just like heal it right up. So I love this so much, so put that in there. And then every acne girl needs pimple patches.
I love how you're carrying around used.
Yes!
Empty.
I just need to show you that I'm not just suggesting things that I don't use, right? Like I use them every time I get a breakout. So this is the nighttime.
Oh, sorry. I thought these were sheet masks.
Oh. No.
They're pimple patches.
No, these are pimple patches. So this is the Spot Fighter AM and PM, and they're actually a little bit more than what your normal pimple patches cost because there's 72 patches, so you're getting a lot. And then the PM one has 78, and the difference is one is just a hydrocolloid patch, so it helps to protect bacteria from making your breakouts even more like inflamed. And then the other one, this one, has tea tree oil, Centella asiatica, to help with inflammation. So I don't know, I love both. They're both like real, they're so invisible that I forget that I have it on until 2 days later, and I'm washing and I'm like, oh, and then I stick it onto
There you are.
Yeah. And then most of the face kits will also come with our reusable pads. So that's the whole set for mine.
Question
Yeah.
for you, Fel. Any preference between the unscented and the normal version of the Haru Haru toner? They've only tried the original. Do you find them different, or is it truly just the scent? They are a little different, right?
To me, they're truly just the scent. Like the fragrance free. So the original has a bit of that lavender smell, and you guys know I hate lavender, but it's like not that bad, honestly. So I would just say if you don't like scent, or maybe if you're like super sensitive, yeah, then go for the fragrance free one. Yeah.
So they feel about the same.
They're like the same. It's like slightly viscousy.
I thought the original one was more viscous. No? I remember incorrectly.
I don't know, they're just both hydrating. I don't think too much.
I think the result is the same.
Yeah.
The texture might be a little different from what I remember.
Yeah, they have both the UDT technology, which is the ultra deep
technology.
Yeah, so they'll help like go down into the layers of your skin. So up to you guys.
Yay! Jennifer says hi, Rowena and Felicia. Hi, Jennifer. And then yes, moving on to the high hydration kit.
High hydration.
High hydration. So of course, when it comes to hydrating the skin, the very first thing that is the most important is cleansing. But I think Yeah, I didn't include a cleanser, but if I could suggest one, it would be the 107 Chaga Mushroom
Oh, yeah.
Cleanser. It is the best cleanser
Chaga.
I've ever used.
Chaga. 107 is awesome.
Yeah, so that is what I would recommend. But in the actual kit, the first step after cleansing is toning, and we have a very hydrating toner-like essence from Dr. Wu. It is called, the exact name is the Intensive Hydration Essence Toner. It comes in the blue bottle, right?
Yeah.
It does come in the blue bottle, and I remember the first time when I went to Taiwan, maybe like 2018, I went into the equivalent of their like CVS or their drugstore, and then it was just like walls and walls of products, a lot from different parts of Asia. But I was very drawn to Dr. Wu because of how I think like the packaging's a bit clinical, like The Ordinary, but it's also a bit colorful and elevated. So I was like, ooh, this looks legit. Let me try. I bought a bunch of stuff for Fel, bought a bunch of stuff for our team, bought a bunch of stuff for myself, and our team just fell in love with their product so much so that we're like, we've been trying to hound their salesperson for years, and we finally got in touch with them to be able to stock their products in the US. So this specific essence is very, I think it's quite similar to the Haru Haru in that it's quite viscousy. It's a bit thicker, and then it just gives you like the most hydrated skin. It's seriously like as soon as I put it on, my skin cells are just like and it's happy. It's very, very happy. And the second thing is the Neogen Double Action Serum. This is, did I prove it?
No.
It is one of the coolest serums I've ever seen. It actually reminds me of the Clarins.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
how they have like the double serum, so I think it's kind of like that. But this one specifically, one side is for anti-aging and one side is for brightening. So I'm just gonna read out the ingredients because it is a lot. So the white serum has probiotics, and it also has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and lactic acid that's like the brightening side. And then the darker color side, it's more of like a almondy, darker shade. That
Cream.
one, oh, the beige ivory, there we go. It has calming and pumping benefits thanks to ceramides, peptides, and niacinamide. So this is like a skin barrier building anti-aging subtly brightening serum that smells as good as the Neogen sheet mask that now I have lost. Yay!
It's in the same fam.
And following that, we have the classic Puram the Puram Barrier Balm, the Authentic Barrier Balm. Yes, it's one of my favorite moisturizers of all time, and I think it is great because it is jam-packed with ingredients like ceramides and squalane, right?
Green tea.
Things that are just very thick and whipped. And even though the name is a balm, it is more of like a whipped cream than it is a balm.
Yeah.
Whipped cream, not like fluffy whipped cream, like whipped cream.
It's so smooth. I'm actually using it now.
Yeah.
Like especially when your skin is inflamed. I think that texture is so beautiful. It's so easy. It's like it matches every skin type. So if you're not gonna get this set, just get it on its own. And it's great if you were looking at it because it is normally $38, but it's now part of Rose set. So yeah, that is an excellent moisturizer for all
Yes.
skin types.
Any during, would you say you would use it during summertime?
No,
It's
I
actually
just
a
use
bit thick.
natural. Yeah.
Yeah, during the summertime, I would actually also either use very little of it, and when I mean little, it's like this much, like
Yeah.
my pinky nail. But yeah, it is beautiful for winter.
It's like there's something satisfying
Gorgeous.
about the texture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll know when you get it.
And it's one of those creams that will never streak white,
Yeah.
no matter what product or serum or toner you mix it with.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really weird with moisturizers
Yeah.
that sometimes like
Especially the cleaner ones.
yeah. Anyway, so you forego one thing, you have to deal with
Yeah.
something else.
But this one, you won't have problem with that. And within this high hydration kit, there's also 2 sheet masks. There's the Neogen one that we've been raving about. So if you want to try any of, like, this is the best time to try both of these products. And there's also the 107 avocado sheet
Avocado.
mask.
That one's like a creamy.
It is so good.
Yeah.
So there's the avocado version. I believe there's like a squalane version too. The squalane's a bit more watery, where it's like your classic, more essence-y type sheet mask. And the avocado, it's like, if you think of Oh my god. Have you ever tried avocado milk? Have I made it for you? Have you ever made
No.
papaya milk?
I've
for you?
had avocado shake, which is thick.
Basically, okay, so just it's like that, right? So avocado milk or avocado shake, blend that up with skincare ingredients virgin, put it in a sheet mask form, like that is what you'll get. It's like that beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All
it's
the
not
107.
suffocating. It's not like heavy. It's not like overly rich.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect balance of like hydration and nourishment and coating your face with this beautiful essence that just leaves your skin like so happy if you have dry, especially if you have dry skin.
Or if you're in turbid winter kind of weather.
Times.
Yes. Okay, well, that basically sums up like the 12 gift kits that we
Yeah.
have, right?
If you get there's a you can just check the homepage of beautywithin.com.
Yeah.
All of them will be there. Milk Tea has a question. I need to know which shampoo on the shop do you guys recommend most for color treated hair with flaky scalp and dry concerns? Actually, did I remember reading correctly that the 107 is okay for color treated hair?
They're all gentle and like they don't have ingredients where it's going to strip your hair necessarily.
Especially the 107.
Yeah, they're all like really gentle. So we have the Daily pH one from what's that blue? Pyeongkang Yul. That one's really gentle and slightly minty. There's also the CP1, which is really affordable, and you guys have been loving that one. That one's also more of a gel consistency as well. So all these shampoos are very light. The only difference is like the key ingredients. I wouldn't even say it's active ingredients because they're not like actively like resurfacing your scalp or anything, but there is like bond building kind of ingredients. So what makes this one different is that they have their 7-age vinegar. So like fermentation, ginseng. If you want slightly cleansing kind of feeling, then I would go for the CP1 or the Pyeongkang Yul. So yeah, they're all safe for color treated hair. I have color treated hair, you know, so you're fine.
Yay! Any last questions for gift ideas before we say our toodaloos?
And then we have to put on our Christmas carols. Guys, tell us what would be your Christmas wish to everyone else this year?
Yeah. What would be yours?
What would be yours? You go 1st.
My Christmas wish this year is that no matter if you're spending it with family, no matter if you're spending it with friends, no matter if you're spending it by yourself, because it be like that sometimes, especially with the times that we're still going through.
I know a lot of people that do Christmas
Yeah.
themselves. You're not alone.
Know that you're not alone and that you're very loved and we're here for you, and to just cherish the moment that you have, whether it is with family, whether it's friends, whether it's with yourself. That honestly, as we get older, I'm getting a little emotional. These times are harder and harder to come by, and being alone, you know, sometimes it does suck, but I think it's all about perspective, right? If we can embrace this time, if we can embrace each other's company, or just like even the company with yourself, and think of it as like, I get to spend time with myself, that shift will make all the difference.
Yeah.
So,
That's basically it. It's like cherish the moment that you're in. So it's like if it happens to be with someone, cherish them. If it happens to be with yourself, cherish yourself.
okay, Sensei asked, you two must be so
Sensei.
productive to do so much research on products. Any advice for motivation for next year? Motivation and productivity.
Oh, I think this is a great little plug for our podcast.
Oh.
So for those of you watching who don't know, we have a podcast where we talk about like, I don't know, what we struggle with and what helps us motivate ourselves back to. So that's like a side thing. But
I would say advice for motivation productivity is, before figuring out how to be productive and motivated, figure out why you want to be productive and motivated and what areas of your life. Because I think it's easy to busy ourselves with productivity and think that we're doing all the things, but it's like pulling us in all directions
Mm.
rather than like really connecting with. I think just I love this time of year. Maybe it's because my birthday's around this time of year, but it's like, you know, birthday, Christmas, New Year's, like the best time to reset.
Yeah.
And the best time to like, this is so funny, I need to turn my whole head to look at you. But this is the best time to like really check in with yourselves and ourselves to be like, what year did I have? And what went well? What were the things that were amazing that I'd like to bring into the new year? What are some things I want to let go of and make peace with and say goodbye to and not bring into the new year? And also with productivity and motivation, what are like the few things that I really want to focus on? Because in life, you really, I believe you can do everything, but not at the same time. So pick the pillars in your life that you want to work on most. If it's career, if it's family, if it's your health, if it's, you know, anything, and then within that, pick out the priorities for that too.
Yeah.
You're speaking my language.
So I would say like, and not going the other way, instead of like how to get motivated, figure out what gets you unmotivated.
Mhm.
So I know for me, if I'm feeling unmotivated, it's when I think about things like 50 steps along, right? You already have like, oh my god, I have to do all these things. So like maybe to break it down into smaller steps, write them all down, and then enjoy each kind of step that you've laid out for yourself. And then through that, maybe you'll enjoy it more instead of kind of trying to tackle this mountain,
Or
which
being
is very
so resistant and like
unmotivated.
scared.
Yeah.
Because it's a mountain.
Yeah. So there's different ways about going about
Yay!
meditation.
Okay, one last question. Brittany asked, anyone have a good lip mask recommendation? Lip mask.
I can only think of the Laneige lip mask, but I don't really use lip masks.
for dry skin.
Really?
I like the Three Ships Beauty lip mask. The
So-
lip butter.
Deb says Three Ships has a lip butter that's also really good.
Yeah.
Is it new?
No, it's been around for a while.
Okay.
I'm done with you, hat. Okay, these are not as much lip masks, but I love wearing thicker, like very nourishing lip products at night so I wake up with juicy lips. One of them is Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid Peptide Lip Booster. This is honestly more like a gloss. It's like not intended to be a gloss, but the finish is like kind of glossy.
Does
like,
it stay
It does.
nourished?
It does
Okay.
overnight, and then but like I move around a lot. And then Dr. Jar also has a ceramidin lip product that is more of like a beigey color. I don't know if it actually it's not. It's just kidding. It's a clear color that is also great for anyone with dry skin. And I've also been really liking Mullen and Goats also has one with vitamin E. So there you go. Oh, and if your lips are super dry and they're dying, the Pawpaw ointments are really good.
Oh
From
yeah.
Oz in
Oh my gosh.
container, in the red container.
Should I bring
And
some
also-
more back?
Yes, and also like classic like Carmax. What are those?
Oh yeah.
Like Savex, just the drugstore
yellow and red.
Like, yeah, the equivalent of the Vaseline of the Vaseline of lip products.
Yeah, honestly, guys, Vaseline ain't bad. You
Oh,
know?
Vaseline is actually great too.
Vaseline is the OG, and there's a reason it's still around.
That's it.
And that's it. That's it, right? Yay! So, guys, check out everything. Make sure you're following us, and you have the free e-magazine because we have so many gift options. So cute. All on that. Sign up to the newsletter, our podcast. What else? That's it. Hope you guys
That's
have
it.
a great Christmas.
Check out the shop, beautything.com.
Yeah. Oh, and the sales are only going to be till December 14th. So if you're going to purchase anything, make sure you get in before it ends.
Before it ends.
That's it.
I feel so professional with this mic.
Bye, guys.
See you guys next week, next time. Bye. Happy early holidays. We love you. You're never alone. I'm a Christmas tree. I'm a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Near, near, near.